All right, there we go. We're recording. Is everyone? Yeah. Hello, everybody. Corn here. Final session of the campaign. Are you excited? I'm excited.
No.
Cause today we
Send
get
Twitch link to
at the
We're all excited.
at the end of this, I get to unveil the title of the next campaign,
Ooh.
and it's a really good title.
A vibe.
It's gonna be very.
Yo, send the Twitch link to the
Yeah.
main general thing. A monarch. Yo, those are coming back. Because I have friends that probably want to watch this.
Oh yeah. Let me get that link. So send this out,
Use
and
my
we'll just wait a little
power
bit we'll wait a little bit for people to show up.
Admin in a dead server. Hee hee. Ha, look at me slowing things down.
Dun dun dun. I don't know.
Haha, at everyone. Hee hee.
All right, there we go. I've sent out the links to a ton of people now.
To-
All right. Let's see if anyone's tuned in. Nope, still at 0 viewers. That's fine. Oh yeah,
I
I
sent
did.
it a second ago.
I did some cool things with the Twitch chat on here. It's a custom font now.
Oh, what a vibe.
Yeah, which was pretty cool. I spent about like 30 minutes messing with the actual code for it. There's some advantages to knowing how to code.
Oh, wow, that's a surprise.
Whoa there.
Yeah,
You're making
like,
power moves.
coding's not important at all, you know? Just at all.
Who needs coding? Like, who uses computers anyway?
The Untitled has come in giving an example of the font. Yeah, the user's name is in one font, and then the message is in another, and they're both custom fonts. Really proud of being able to do that.
Very proud.
So we've waited long enough. Is it time to get going?
Sure.
All right. I forgot where we left off.
We had just gotten the 10,000 gold for Craig because we all got
That's the
impatient
facts.
whenever it came to. Yep.
All right.
So we just got back to Craig's with the 10,000 gold after,
Yeah.
like, you know, traveling through time to do that. Anyway.
Yes, we have snatched the gold using evil
Magic.
All right.
Yes, magic. Well, actually, magic because we used the locating thing.
I said magic.
Alright.
Yeah, I was saying that's
Yes.
Welcome to the chat, everyone.
true.
Got Mr. Setter and Taito here.
Hi everyone, so we're gonna head back and kill Craig. Just like slaughter the guy.
Are you gonna kill Craig? I really don't want you guys to kill Craig.
Is there?
I
is there,
really
like,
don't
a
It's
care.
definite
just
ending
bad
to this?
etiquette.
Is there a definite
there-
ending to this?
If there's a final boss, we might spare Craig, but is there a final boss?
Well, no, not anymore. There was, but not anymore.
Then Craig's the final boss.
Craig is not.
Craig is now the final boss.
Craig has not been the final boss since I figured out the last quarter of the campaign was missing.
Fun. Ow!
Alright.
Monday afternoon,
So-
Craig's the end. That's the prequel to this campaign. It's about Craig. Prequel campaign about Craig, about why he has decided to become the king and everything, because he does have like a secret agenda. He does have his own agenda and everything. I've thought his character out. He is like his own little story to live out.
Interesting. Unfortunately, we don't care about a story. We just want to kill him.
You should.
Or at least that's
Kinda
mine.
care about the
That's my
story.
my personal. That's my personal story. That's my personal standpoint. Elena is caring.
What?
Why? Untitled is asked why, and I don't know what he's asking why about.
Just why?
Queer love.
Why do we do anything?
That is a good question.
Specifically,
myself
why do you
that.
want to kill Craig?
That is a good question as well. I don't know.
Yeah, Untitled wants to know too. Why kill? Why kill him?
Connection.
What?
Where he died. So,
You guys don't... Because if you kill Craig, then you'll never figure out who the Servant of Light is.
Good point. I want to know who the Servant of Light is because we waited
Hey.
like 2 weeks to get him,
is
and
he
I
not-
used a bunch of gold to buy food. Actually, no, I used like 5 gold, but we
There's
don't
not
talk
a lot of
about that. It was gold, you know.
It was some gold. Yeah.
Stay gold.
That's on my wall.
Alright,
Alright.
guys.
I
So,
don't have anything.
back
on
to
my wall.
campaign, I guess.
Back to campaign.
So, what are
Yeah,
you
there-
doing? So,
You've turned in the gold. We'll say all that went well. Now, you've got this one final job.
Let's
From-
take it.
And it's
So-
honestly, guys, it's doing what you do best.
Killing
Today-
people.
Today's job, you gotta go steal from some old dude.
Yes.
Oh my god.
And also maybe kill him on the way out.
Yes.
I really
oi,
don't
lads!
care.
Decapitation.
Fantastic days.
Decapitation.
Just gonna get this over with. Just perfect summary of the campaign. You guys go in, you steal
Yeah.
gold, and you kill a man. It's perfect.
Woo! Perfect.
We're
Kill him on the way in.
We're just gonna
the
sum up
entitled
the areas
suggestion is to
needed.
kill him on the way in.
On the way in. Yes.
On the way in, on the way out, it makes no difference as long as he dies.
All right. We can do that pretty easily.
Thunderwave.
All right.
Alfred,
so-
I
level
just-
3 and
Alfred is the most
level
excited
3
that
and
gets to
flesh
do
wounds.
nothing.
Oh god.
all right. So, here we go. Do you guys mind if I just go straight to the house that where he is?
Sure. Sure.
Alright.
Sure.
Yeah, it's like a sort of villa thing on the nicer residential side of Neverwinter, and it's a 2-story house, and all of the windows have bars on it. This place looks like it's been recently fortified. There is only one entrance remaining that hasn't been like boarded up.
That can be fixed.
And yeah, there are 2 tough-looking guards outside and just the door.
Okay. So, let's skedaddle onto the front door and
Persuasion. Hey, we could go inside. Yeah. I don't know. I'm tired.
Wait, sorry, what was that? My thing just cut out.
We got. There's only one entrance to the house, and it's guarded by 2 guards. Pretty tough-looking guards.
I would like to roll persuasion to try and get them to let us in.
Just gonna walk in.
what else?
I'm gonna.
Us
Well,
doing smart
okay,
things?
first let's try and just walk in and
No.
Just ignore
look
them.
confident.
Just fucking ignore them.
No, Untitled. I'm not tired. I'm trying to get into the action because I kind of want to get this campaign over with so I can like reveal the second one, because Untitled's seen it. He helped to write it a little bit. It's a really good campaign. It's gonna be great.
Well, let's go in.
Let's
You're
go.
just gonna try walking in.
Yes.
All right. The
What
guards
else?
the guards like draw their swords and cross them in front of the door before you can get in.
Damn.
Wow. That,
So, should I
Should we
roll
do
or
persuasion?
intimidation?
Should we roll persuasion or should I just slice one of their heads off?
No.
I mean,
I mean,
Let's
either
roll
works.
Intimidation first.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's yeah. Okay.
Connor, are you good with that?
Maybe we can intimidate them enough to where they willingly get their head sliced off.
Yeah.
Willing.
No,
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
All right. So who's rolling the intimidation?
I will, because I have the best.
All right.
Oh yeah, Ganoiki and I have -1 and -2.
I have
So-
I got
Yeah.
24.
Oh my god,
Oh
24.
shit!
God.
Jesus.
All right.
Because of my +7.
Yeah. No, they're
That's woo.
ready to. They're about ready to leave.
Yes.
Yeah. They're just like they're just backing away here.
So yeah,
Man, what'd
we're
you
gonna
say?
go in.
He just looked at him menacingly. The door's locked.
Can I break through the door? Can I
you could,
break through the
Flirt
door?
with it.
you could try.
Wait,
Flirt
hold on.
with
Things
it.
cut out. What's going on? What?
The
The
door's
door's
locked.
locked.
Oh,
Can I try breaking through the door?
Yeah.
That'd be athletics.
Actually, that'd be an attack roll.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Attack. 19.
That'll hit the door.
Yeah. And 10.
10 damage.
Yep.
Yeah, you get a pretty good break in there. Like, you can all probably squeeze through that.
eat the door.
Like, well, you all could probably squeeze through, but it might take some effort.
Could I try hitting it again?
Yeah.
Since I technically have a second attack. So
Yeah, you do. Just give it another wacko.
Do
We're not even
15.
in initiative. Doesn't matter. 15. Yeah, it'll hit the door.
10 again.
Wait, does the door have an AC?
Yes, the door has an AC.
All right, just gotta. Okay.
And yeah,
And again.
all right, you've broken through. You can definitely all get through here now.
Nice.
All right. So, I like to use my cantrip trauma and make my voice very booming to where it probably be heard
thaumaturgy.
through the entire house.
Yeah.
Traumaturgy, yes. Not through the entire house. Parents out here, so I can't really do my accent. So,
You coward. Do the accent. It's the final session.
no, I refuse.
It's the final session.
I refuse. It's the final
I've
session.
gotta hear that thick Irish drawl.
All right, so I'm gonna say, all right, so
Untitled says do it. He says do it
all
now.
right, fine. All right, so I call through the house. Oi, mate! We hear you owe some money to the king. Better make it quick for you. Just better coming out. Make it fast for.
All right. 3 guards rush into the room. Actually, 4 guards rush into the room. 3 from one room, another from a different there's 2 rooms branching off this one. One comes from the one to the left, and 3 guards come from the doorway across from you. Roll initiative.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, roll initiative. That's what I'm. Okay.
Jazz, you're so on top of it today.
I know, right?
I got a 4.
I got a
Wait,
9.
4 plus, cause math.
I got a nat 20.
3.
Ooh.
So I got a 7.
I got a 9.
Nat 27, 9.
Yeah.
Only could use the nat 20s on the better rolls, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, like for hit. Tings. I don't know.
Yeah, these guards aren't rolling well.
That's good.
Yes.
All right, so Lawrence is going first.
Yes. So roll the hit.
Which one?
The one of the ones on the right.
There's just one on the right.
Then the one on the right.
Yeah.
I got a 10 to hit.
No, that will not do it.
Okay then.
Oh, that's
Oof.
frustrating.
Yeah, these are some tough guards. So, oh yeah, do you have not of a second attack? Some sort of second attack?
No.
That's
Oh.
me.
Oh, all right.
And me.
Yeah, so all right, guess it's that guard you just swiped at's turn. He's gonna return the favor.
Like,
He absolutely does not hit.
Oh.
So now it's
Oh.
Alfreda's turn.
19
To hit which one?
to hit the one that just attacked.
All right.
This poor dude.
19 will hit.
11.
11 damage.
do you have any air effect?
Ooh, yeah, he is bloodied now.
Yikes.
Not doing so not doing so great, but he's definitely seen better days. So now, of the three that came through the door across from you, the first one is coming in for it. See, he's gonna slash at Ganoiki because Ganoiki looks the most sus. And ooh, he gets
I'm literally I'm a man of a god. I'm probably the least sus here.
You're a man of a poultry
fine.
god. Poultry is sus by default. Does a
No, it's
19
not.
hit?
No. Everyone trusts poultry.
Does a 9 hit?
Cusses.
A 9? No.
A 19, I meant.
19? Oh, 1. It hits.
Yeah. Yeah, very important to add the 1 at the front.
Yes, I see.
Yeah, alright. 9 damage.
Rude.
Alright. So, I'm gonna... Also, I don't have your character sheets pulled up. I'm trusting you guys to, like, keep track of your HP now.
Oh, wait, what?
You've
Like
officially,
adults.
you've officially graduated from me looking at your character sheets all the time.
Whoa there.
So, I'm gonna trust you all to take care of your own HP now.
I
You're
feel
big boys
accomplished.
now. Alright, Ganoiki, it's your turn.
Alright. I'm trying to see if I have anything that's AoE, but I don't think I do.
Don't you?
Wait,
No, I'm
unless-
sure you have some AoE spells. You've
I'm
got like
pretty sure I
15
do.
of them. You've got 15 spells. One of them must affect
Yeah, I
multiple
know.
targets.
No, these are attack. Or some of them are just badass.
What,
Okay.
what are you
Why?
saying, Connor?
What are you
Don't
saying?
question me. Don't question me.
I will if I like.
Suck things.
Are you trying to do the Grinch voice?
What is in your mouth, Connor? I'm so confused.
I had a pin in my
You
mouth.
sound-
Oh.
I had a pin in my mouth
It's
Oh,
because I
around.
forgot I could put it. I forgot I could put it down.
Uh-huh.
All right. Now I'm just gonna cast guiding bolt against the guy in the left.
The guy furthest to the left.
Yes.
All right.
All right. And that is. It's a 19 to hit.
That'll do.
Nice. And what is it? 46s? Alright. Oh, and by the way, anyone who attacks him next will have advantage. Because.
Oh,
fuck
yeah.
out of you.
No, doesn't that only last for one round? Or it's just how long does it last? I wonder.
It's the next person that attacks them.
I'm pretty sure it's within something.
If they live. Alright, makes a roll send attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 46 radiant damage. And the next attack roll made against the target for the end of your next turn. Oh.
Yeah, duration 1 round.
Ow.
So for the next
Duration.
round.
Okay, makes sense. Okay.
All right.
So, it's a 16.
16 damage.
Yes.
Oof. Man's not hot. He is.
Oh, and since alright, here. How did he? How almost at is he?
What?
I didn't catch
Yeah.
any of that. What?
How almost dead is the man?
Anyway, yeah, he is extra not okay.
Alright. And since I'm a since I am a ward priest, I get a second attack action.
Yes, you do get a second attack action.
So I'm gonna cast what is it? How's my 15 spells? What do I want to do? Um.
Yeah, this man's very bloodied. The guy over on the right is okay-ish. Then there's two pristine, undefiled guards.
I'll cast Inflict Wounds on the guy in the middle.
Oh, no. Yeah, he's about to have a very bad time.
Alright, Inflict Wounds at second level. So, yes,
Ooh.
just be clear.
Ow.
Because, get fucked. So...
Yeah, roll that melee attack.
Oh, wait. Fuck, not want 4 of those. Fuck, 7.
It's what?
It's a 7.
It's not gonna hit.
Hee. 'Cause that's how I...
Alright.
So, express
So,
disappointment now.
The one that you just hit is deciding that he doesn't want to mess with you. He's going for Lawrence. Lawrence looks like the
Oh.
easiest hit.
Yeah.
Hey.
Alright, flaccid 20 to hit.
I don't like the term flaccid here.
Yeah, dirty 20. That, I believe that hits. So, yes. Take a good old 7 piercing damage.
Oh, jeez.
I've forgotten all of your max HPs.
I'm at 28 health.
Ah, you could take a
38.
few more whacks. Alright,
Lena, how healthy are you?
44.
let's see.
Holy shit.
Yeah, the guy in the middle right is seeing if he can bring that number down. And does a 17 hit?
Actually, no.
Oh,
Because my armor class is 18.
alrighty then. Yeah. So he can't bring that
So-
down. Lawrence, it's your turn again.
Okay. Hopefully I hit this time.
Hopefully.
Okay, I got a nat 20.
Yeah, that'll hit. But who?
Are all the guys on the left gone?
No, no one's down yet.
Oh, okay, then I want
Guy in the middle hasn't been hit, though.
The 2 guys in the middle have not been hit yet.
I still want to hit the guy on the right.
Are you, I mean, alright. That's your use of a crit.
Wait. Oh, yeah, I forgot that gave me double damage, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Then I'll hit,
can't you just use Thunderwave?
The guy on the right in the middle.
Guy on the
Oh,
right.
I can use Thunderwave.
The
You're
middle right.
right.
Yeah, you could cast Thunderwave, but well, no, you couldn't because that's a saving throw, and you already rolled a melee attack.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Okay. Well, I got 10 damage to the guy on the...
Is that 10 total?
Yes, 10 total.
All right. Yeah,
Oh.
he is also bloodied now. He ain't looking so good. So now you have 3/4 of them aren't looking great. The one in the middle of not looking great is going to try another attack at Alfreda.
Ah.
That does not hit.
Haha.
Alfreda, your turn.
14.
14.
Yep.
To hit which one?
The middle one.
No, that doesn't hit.
Ah. Oh, I get a
What-
second
what-
attack though, right?
Oh yeah, you do.
Oh, cool. Forgot about that last.
Actually,
Roll.
no, yeah. Extra attack isn't a per rest feature.
Yeah.
Ganoiki
So-
can also have a second attack.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
19.
mine for prolonged rest.
yeah. I keep forgetting whether you're using like action surge, which you do have action surge. You can just take a second action once per. I think it's long rest.
Yeah. I have that too. 19.
19.
Yep. To hit the middle one.
Yes, that'll hit.
9 damage.
All right. Hitting which one? The one that just attacked you?
Yep.
Yeah, he's gone.
Woo.
All right.
Fucking Shrek.
All right. The leader. Yeah. This middle right. Middle left guy is going in for Gnorky again. What a fool. He rolls a nat 1 and drops his sword.
Does Ganoiki have the option to pick the sword up and steal it?
It would take an action to do so.
I have a fucking warhammer. Screw the sword.
Untitled, what do you mean long messages don't show? And oh, yeah, we had an entire stream conversation here. No, we haven't. I lied. Yeah, long messages do show. Well, ones that are too long. Well, no, they should show because they should wrap around. Anyways, let's get back to D&D. You're wrong, Untitled. Let's see.
Quick break to call out friends.
It's Ganoiki's turn now. You can pick up that sword, but it would take an action.
I'm alright.
Yeah, you wouldn't get to attack.
So, alright, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm just gonna cast Inflict Wounds at level 1 on the guy in the middle left.
All
Try
right.
to
Yeah,
stab
the
me,
remaining
failed.
middle guy.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Alright.
just roll that melee attack then.
So it's a 16.
That'll hit.
Sweet. It's 3d10.
3d10.
Yeah. Was that the 14?
14 damage.
Yes.
Ooh. This man. This is the worst day he's had in quite a long time. Yeah. So the man who's having a worse day than him though is going for Alfreda. With nope, that's not gonna hit.
Haha.
So the one who is currently most living is going for Ganoiki. That also doesn't hit. Lawrence, it's your turn again.
Oh, okay. I think I lost my D20. Never mind, no I didn't.
Yeah, top tier.
Most prepared session we've ever had, I swear.
Hey, dropping your D20 doesn't count as being unprepared. It counts as failing the dex throw.
Okay, I got a 16 to hit.
Which one?
Oh god, okay. The one
So
that's
theoretical.
not doing the best.
The closest to death, yes. The guy on the right.
Yes, that guy.
Yeah, alright. 19 hits.
And then I said 16.
Yeah, it hit. Yeah, 16 hits is what I meant. It'll hit.
I got 1 damage.
Are you
Wow.
serious? That's a fat F for
How?
your damage, but yeah, he just he's still 25% closer to death than he was before.
Oh,
So yeah, Alfreda, it's your turn now.
I want to hit the most alive one.
All right, yeah, he's about twice as alive. He's more alive than the other two combined. So let's fix that.
15 to
That
hit.
hits.
All right. 11 damage.
Ooh, and he's gone.
Oh wow.
And
Alright.
he's out of here!
Yeah,
one.
the disarmed guy
Strike
spends
zero.
his turn picking up his sword. So now it's Ganoiki's turn.
Make that sword pointless. I'll save some of my spell slots, cause I'll just use... Actually, fuck it, why not? Pretty sure I have a really interesting spell that I wanted to use for a while. This one. Alright, so... Spiritual weapon.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Alright, yes. And... So, I create a... Fuck it. I'll create a sword that looks almost exactly like the sword the guy just picked up,
Okay.
for the irony.
I mean, I'm gonna let you know if you cast this, you won't be able to do a second attack because technically spiritual weapon isn't an attack
Yeah.
spell.
Yeah,
So
it's
yeah.
fine. I didn't plan on doing one anyway.
All right.
Alright. So, I'll cast that, and it does 1d8 plus my spell mod. I don't know.
Your spell mod
that
should be
is.
your would be 8. No. Your spell mod is proficiency plus your spell casting stat modifier, which for clerics is I think it's wisdom.
Oh, shit.
Let me
Well,
check.
That one, pretty sure my wisdom's 7, right? Something like that. It's high.
7? 7's a low
I don't know,
stat.
something like that.
Yeah, wisdom
Well-
is the cleric. So you've got 3 plus your wisdom modifier.
Which, so 18. My wisdom is 18, which makes my modifier
Oh, that's plus
something
4.
I don't know. Plus 4.
So your spell mod
So
is
that's-
plus 7. You're doing a lot
Yes.
plus 7 damage.
Dang.
You're doing a d8 plus 7
Yeah.
damage.
So, yes.
I'm going to tell
Well,
you
technically
right
the
now.
sword's doing it.
Do you really want to roll? Because this guy would be killed no matter what.
No.
All right.
Give him a fighting chance.
He gone. All right. This last remaining guard. He's gonna make one more valiant attempt on Ganoiki's life, and he rolls a nat 1 and drops his sword.
Oh,
Don't fuck with the cleric, alright?
All right, Lawrence, it's your turn.
okay. I'm gonna attack the one still standing.
Yeah.
I got a nat 20.
Perfect.
Again?
Wow.
That's your third one this session. That's insane.
It's
Is
my
it?
second nat 1. Apparently, you guys are just really lucky today. It's probably because it's the last session.
Maybe.
And then I got a
Hope this carries over
12
Craig.
in total.
12 damage.
Yeah, total.
Jesus.
Yeah, you did 4 times as much damage needed to kill this man.
Oh, dude.
My God.
He's gone. Reduced to atoms. And so there we go. This house is like, just, well, yeah. Anyways, there you go. That is, that's how things are going for you so far. So you've just got 4 dead bodies here, and 2 rooms to explore, plus the upstairs that you saw from outside.
4 dead bodies to loot. What's on their body? We gotta know.
There's the swords, and I guess, and the armor, but none of it's better than, well, none of it's better than what you guys have, and also something you're proficient with wearing.
Fair enough.
Yeah. If you wanna, like,
Alright,
so,
let's explore.
Let's just go do what we were gonna do.
yeah,
and-
so you're here to, your primary purpose here is to get some gold, but, you know, obviously the not so optional objective is to kill man.
Yes.
As it was for.
We find the man and kill him.
So, which room do you want to go through first? The one directly across from the front door, or the one off to the right?
The one directly.
We could split up.
You could split up.
Let's split up, gang.
I'll go to the right.
All right.
I'll go
Uh.
with Alfreda because Ganoiki seems to be able to
Knorky seems
just
to be able to
dodge
handle
everything.
himself.
I can handle my shit, alright? I'll go on
I
my
can
own.
handle myself.
Well, then I'll just stay here.
I'm
alone in the
joking,
corner.
no. No, I'm joking. Come with me, please. I don't have magic.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. Let's see. The room off to the right is, it seems to be like the sort of guard break room. There's 5 days worth of, there's like 5 days worth of non-perishable food in the like ice box.
What is it? Never mind.
It's all MREs.
That's a sad life to live.
Yeah, apparently these men didn't have much to live for before you stopped letting them live.
I mean, fair enough.
It's all fantasy MREs too, so it's basically just beef jerky.
What a world. Wait, so who's in that room?
No one. There was someone in that
No one?
room, but he came out and tried to kill you guys, and you saw how that went.
No, I mean, like we split up. We were going different rooms to learn this shit.
Yeah.
So
that's
like, who's in
that's
that room
Alfreda
currently?
and Lawrence.
All right. The two people, one in the break room.
Should someone
All
roll investigation?
I mean, I accidentally told you guys everything interesting in the room before you guys actually rolled for anything, so
Oh,
which is just the food.
can I eat
All
the
right.
food?
Roll a Constitution check to
Sure.
be able to stomach 5 days worth of food.
Oh my god.
Oh
Uh,
That doesn't sound good.
that's the sound of a failed check.
That's a nat 1.
Is that what it
That's
is?
a nat one.
Lawrence
you
fucking
try to
dies.
you try to take a bite, but you had a really big breakfast, so you just throw everything up and take. Let's see. Take five poison damage.
Oh my god.
Alfreda just runs out of the room.
Free to see.
Lawrence is over here like, ooh, food.
Oh
That's
god.
wonderful.
That was. Huh.
All right. So I assume you're done with that room.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So and you're just gonna go with Ganoiki into the next room.
Yeah, I was about to say, can we join Ganoiki?
Yeah. So all that's in this room is a staircase and some chairs scattered about. One of them's tipped over as if the people in here had made a hasty exit.
Investigation, because why not?
All right.
Oh wait, no, 16.
Yeah. Seeing as how there's 3 chairs here and how you just killed 3 people that had rushed into the room you were just in, you figure that you can put 2 and 2 together and figure out who went where.
I see.
Interesting. Intriguing.
So that just leaves the staircase going upwards.
Yes, but I'd like to take a chair with me.
Okay.
All right, you're gonna have to put your weapon away for that, so that'll take an extra.
That's fine.
Sure. All right, Ganoiki's got a chair, and the rest of you are just proceeding upwards. Yeah, the room upstairs is empty, but you
Wait,
see
how much damage would the chair do? Like, what are the
it's
stats?
probably gonna end up being like a 1-use thing. It'll break after you hit someone with it for a 1d8 bludgeoning plus strength. I guess.
Got it. Cool.
Well, is it a wooden chair? That's the
Cool.
question.
It's a wooden chair.
Oh, okay. Because I've hit multiple people with a metal chair.
You have in real life?
Yep.
Maybe. Family reunions are an interesting time.
You hit me with a chair.
Did I?
This is an
Yes.
interesting tale that I want to hear.
Connor, you've knocked
Did
me
I
on
hit
my
you
back
with a
in the middle
chair?
of Odell's.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yes.
Did I
See,
hit you with a chair?
Oh, you gross.
I
In
never knew this
Boudreaux's?
about any of you.
Granted.
How
Didn't
did I
you push me out of my chair in Boudreaux's?
many times? Yeah, but then again, you've all kicked me many times in Boudreaux.
You're cutting out a lot, but I now remember hitting you with the chair in Boudreaux.
I tried to kick Connor, and so he grabbed my leg and threw me on my back, and that was
I remember that.
I remember
was
that, yeah, you
interesting.
Picked up, just grabbed your leg and just pulled you, so you like fall to your back. Oh, that was great. Fluid motion.
Odell
I
was
mean,
like,
oh, I feel so sorry.
Well, I mean, that was interesting.
Well,
yes.
That was an interesting little
Yes.
conversation you all just had, but let's continue. There are 2 doors. There's one off to the left and one off to the right.
the right.
To the left. Oh, nope. Never mind.
To the right
I
then.
mean, you both can do so.
Yeah.
Where's Ganoiki going?
I'll go to the left with my chair.
All right.
I'll go to the right.
So,
Ah,
Gnorki enters the room and sees a large ornate chest and 4 guards standing around it.
It's
Lawrence,
a mimic. Don't trust it.
Lawrence and
We know my experience with mimics. I'm going to trust it.
all right, Lawrence and Alfreda see this very very fancy bedroom with 2 guards and an old man in a suit that is honestly much more attractive than he is.
The suit is
the suit
attractive.
is more attractive than the man.
It would look very good on someone who wasn't so obviously soulless.
Steely Dan.
Literally
So, yeah.
any type thing.
So, who wants to roll initiative for their fight first?
Me.
Me. Oh.
All right. Guess you guys
We
are.
should let their fight pan out first.
Yeah.
I got 13 initiative.
I got 19.
All right. Hold on. You got Alfreda got 19,
Yep.
and Lawrence, what did you get?
13.
All right. Okay, so it's Alfreda's turn first.
On. I want to hit the guard on the left.
All right.
Actually, can I target the old man?
You can.
Yes, I want to target the old man.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell? I got nat 20.
Perfect. This man's got a
Alright, alright,
D4
alright.
for a hit die, but okay.
Alright. Oh my god. 11 damage. That's the max amount of damage I can do.
So you slash him in half, but weirdly
Holy-
you slash him in half horizontally, but he also splits vertically.
What?
Oh,
Like,
my
he's just
God.
disintegrated by this attack.
Wonderful.
Gone. Gone in an instant.
So,
The guard still
The two
try?
the two guards don't seem very willing to fight anymore. Not necessarily because they're afraid of dying, just because that it seems the person they were guarding is now dead.
could we use intimidation?
You might not even need to do a check for this, or well, you could use intimidation. It might just be persuasion. Whatever you guys want to go for.
I don't have good stats in either. Lawrence is over here with,
It's
Plus
Lawrence's turn
7.
Plus
next.
7 in both.
yeah, so
You guys can just do. Yeah, speaking is a free action, so.
that's up to you. Ow.
So what are we trying to... Who are we talking to? The guard or the old man?
The old man is dead. Very, very,
I-
very, very dead.
Oh yeah.
I destroyed the old man.
So the guard...
The two guards, yes. Those would be the only people left to talk to.
You.
So, and we're looking for the money, right?
That's the only remaining thing you have to do here.
Okay.
I mean, I guess maybe get out of this fight, but I think getting out of the fight would be priority 1.
So,
But you do it. I mean, do whatever. It's the last session, and
So,
most of you are switching characters.
you see what happened to your your boss there. So I don't think you want that to happen to you. So I suggest you leave.
They both shake their heads, very very scared, and just kind of like put down their weapons and start going towards the door.
Yeah.
Alright.
We're just gonna. I think we should let them go. Don't chop their heads off.
Yeah,
I
and
won't.
that happened so quickly that before Ganoiki rolls initiative, I'm gonna have the two guards come in and say, "Hey, guys, boss is dead. If you want to like skedaddle." Then they see Ganoiki and they're like, "Oh, I think he's
Come
with the
on.
guys that did it."
Connor.
No. Fuck it. I throw my chair.
Yeah, all right, do it. Throw the chair. Yeah.
Would that just be plus intimidation though? Because like this
No.
guy's crazy.
I mean, all right. Here's the thing. First I want to throw the chair before we resolve anything else. Roll. This is gonna be a dex roll act. So, roll d20 plus dex to hit.
All right. Dex is 0. So 18.
Perfect. Which guy do you want to hit of the 6 people in this room?
I'd like to like yeet it as the guy closest to me.
That would probably be one of the guys who just came in, one of the unarmed ones. So they're
The guy
both
who
in
just,
melee
okay, yeah,
range.
specifically,
They're
the
both in
guy
melee
who
range,
both
so-
just spoke, I want
Oh.
to just thwack with a chair.
All right.
I want to fight these
Yeah.
people.
Roll d8 plus. Roll a d8 plus strength for damage.
All right. That's 2 plus 0. So it's 2 damage, which is fair.
You have
Just a
0
chair.
strength?
Yeah, plus 0.
Huh. For some reason
Yeah,
I
I
thought you
don't-
had more. Anyways, yeah.
No.
He doesn't look particularly hurt by it, but he's just like, man, this ain't worth it. I'm leaving, and they all just kind of like jog out.
Fuck that! I wanted to fight.
They don't have any reason to fight anymore, man.
It's not meant to be,
Can I
Connor.
cast another spell? Just like
You could cast another
as
spell
soon
if
as
they're
they're
leaving.
leaving?
Yeah.
yes, I would.
You could probably hit them
I like
all with
the
a thunder wave.
Fight me, you coward.
I don't have Thunder Wave.
don't?
It's a shame. No, I don't. It's
Ah.
upsetting. I know. But wait, is my sword also there? Did my sword just gone yet?
You still have your sword, but yeah,
No, like my
Throw
magical
the
sword.
sword.
your magical sword. What?
The magical one I summoned.
Oh. Yeah, I guess it's still around if you brought it up with you.
Yes, of course it did. It's floating. It's there.
Yeah.
It's there.
So
All right.
both my ability of my sword is its own thing. So that's just yeeting itself. Cause it's its own entity.
Yeah, it can move around.
And then my level 3 inflict wounds against the guy closest, I guess.
All right, that's gonna be one of the still armed guys.
Yes. All right, so inflict wounds. That's just fun, yeah.
Inflict wounds. Yeah. So
Inflict wounds
Cast
at level 3.
at level 3.
At level 3. So both. So do I need to roll for the sword as well?
Yeah, you'd have to roll damage for the sword.
So I'm just roll for the sword first.
All right.
The sword rolled a nat 1
Oh
The
god.
sword will not hit.
because of course it did.
The sword ends up in a wall.
Wait, Jake, say what you said again?
What?
Me?
I didn't say anything.
No, Jake, what did you say? You said nothing? Really?
I said the
Oh, I
sword
said
did
something
not hit.
jokingly.
Did not hit? Okay, makes sense. Alright, so guess I'll roll an attack against the guy closest with level 3 inflict wounds because fuck them.
All right.
An 11. Is there any sort of advantage because they're running away? Or is there a disadvantage because they're running away?
If you had sneak attack, there could be. Yeah, an 11's not gonna hit. You just try. So, they
Fuck!
now that they know that you're just like really want to fight. The 2 guys who are unarmed are still leaving. So
Makes sense.
But the other 4 are gonna draw their swords.
Yay!
Roll some initiative, my boy.
Cool!
Yeah, and they're gonna start like yelling about it so that Alfreda and Lawrence would hear.
I think Alfredo and Lawrence would be alerted by the fact I'm rapidly screaming for things to do something and nothing is working.
Yeah, you don't have to yell at the sword to make it work, but
Yeah,
I'm
but
supposed
he's
to be known to
Ganoiki.
yellow sword.
He is
Yeah, I'm
Ganoiki.
Ganoiki.
Yeah, in character he would be.
I
yelling
am
at the
brother
sword.
Ganiki. Of course I'm yelling.
All right. So, Alfreda and Lawrence, if you want to come in and re-roll initiative for that,
No thanks.
you're good. Lawrence is good.
Lawrence is good, yes.
I'll
Alfreda?
join in.
Alfreda's coming in. So, Genoiki and Alfreda roll initiative.
Can
I
I
got a 6.
investigate while they're doing that?
Yeah, you can investigate the bedroom after this fight.
Sure.
I got a 4.
You got
Not my proudest moment.
Oof.
Yikes.
F. So, yeah, Genoiki, what was your roll?
My roll was 6.
Oh. All right. So,
Me and Alfred aren't doing
the
too
guy,
hot.
the guy you tried to inflict wounds on, is going first, and he's going to use his sword to cast stab wound on you. Does a 16 hit?
No.
Oh, all right. The guy next to him is gonna give it a shot. That also doesn't hit. Now it's your turn.
Mine?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll cast level 2 inflict wounds against the guy who stabbed me first.
All right.
Because unfinished business. So that's what I've used 2 level 2 so far. To keep track of things. Okay, so that's it's red.
What? What is it?
What?
I rolled a 15.
Oh.
So there's a rabbit.
Oh, a rabbit. Yeah. The rabbit
Oh
brings you as much joy as murder.
Yes, it does.
All right. 15 hits.
Yeah. And since it, did I say level 2 or level 1? Pretty sure it said level 2, didn't I?
You said level 2.
Level 2. Okay, so that's what 4d10.
Yeah. That's not,
Because
that doesn't sound like overkill at all.
not at all.
Mm-mm.
And it's a 30.
It's 13 damage.
30.
30.
Holy
30. Big difference.
Gone.
crap!
You did not inflict wounds. You inflicted this man on the concept of wounds. He's
And since it's necrotic, he basically just rotted to death in front of his
yeah,
friend.
he is disintegrated before your very eyes.
Wonderful.
Lawrence
the
over here
style.
just getting himself poisoned. You guys cutting people in half and disintegrating people.
Honestly, this has been a pretty good
Alfreda
session.
smiles maniacally.
This has been great. He
Yeah.
hasn't got to Craig yet.
So the two guards that are farther away from you are both gonna rush up, try to hit Genoiki. That one doesn't hit. That one doesn't hit. Alfreda, your go.
Fun. 15 to
Ah,
hit.
vibe.
15 to hit who?
The one with the lowest health.
They all have
Or
the same
if
health
they're
right
the
now.
same. Okay. The one farthest to the left, because why not?
All right. Your left or Genoiki's left?
Mine.
All right. That's going to. All right. That's gonna be.
That imply me and Alfredo back to back. Are we like doing like the whole like back to back fighting and like while spinning a circle?
No, you're at the
Thing?
you're at the opposite ends of the room right now. So
Oh,
okay.
you're both
That-
like flanking these guys.
That's less
fun.
cool, but okay.
I mean, it's a maybe less cool, but honestly, this scene doesn't have enough danger to qualify back-to-back fighting.
Fair enough.
All right, yeah, go for him. Oh, you rolled a 15. Yeah, that'll
Yeah.
hit. So
Okay.
get the damage.
10.
10. Yeah, he's not doing so good anymore. He's going to spin around and take a slash at you, and
Ow.
nope, he completely misses.
Haha.
Genoiki, your turn again.
All right, one second. I'm trying to keep track of the spells I have.
All right,
That's 3. Oh,
you've got
fuck.
so
Okay.
many.
No, I mean like how many spell slots I have left.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you don't have as many of those.
Yeah, I only have not many left. Okay, so I guess So the guy that is on the right of Alfreda, I'll take a strike at. To my left. Yes, that's
All
how
right.
that works.
Yeah, a guy to your left. Go for it.
I'll take a strike at him with.
This is the guy that
Fuck,
most
what am I
recently
thinking?
tried to hit you.
Revenge.
Yes. I'll use. Hmm. I'll use my Sacred Flame,
All
which is a
right.
cantrip.
A cantrip, yes.
Hee hee. And so, and they have to roll Dex for saving
Oh, a dex
a
saving
Dex
throw.
save.
All right, this man will roll
Yes.
his dex save. Does a 13 pass?
You see, I don't know how I don't know how they
All right.
work, but
Yeah,
um,
the DC, the difficulty class of any saves you do is 8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
so
So I think it would be 15 now. So
yeah,
yeah,
it'd be 15.
13 doesn't pass, so he takes the damage.
Dang. Dank. All right, so that's 1d8, which is an 8.
Perfect. He is like he's not as damaged as the one Alfreda got, but you know he's close. He ain't. He's beginning to see that you guys definitely took out his boss. He doesn't want to be in this situation. His friend, the last undamaged one, is going for Gnoiki, and rolls another 16. Doesn't hit. So, yeah, the one that Gnoiki just hit is going to hit. Dirty 20. So he's going at you pretty hard for this one, but apparently his muscles are just for show. 5 damage.
All right,
Yep. All right.
now rocking a
Alfreda's
solid
turn.
24 health.
14 to hit.
Which one?
Farthest to my left.
Nope, doesn't hit.
Dang it.
He's going to try to hit you again.
Yeah.
Just barely doesn't make it. Gnoiki.
I'll cast Guiding Bolt
All right. Which one?
at.
Oh yeah.
Let's do it first of all. I'll do it the guy that hasn't been hit yet.
All right. That use the guy in the
Just
middle.
for all around death. Yes. So that's 5. 5 hit? I don't think a 5 hit.
A 5 will not hit.
What a shame.
Let's see. This man hits you.
Oh shit! All right.
He's also not doing it great. 3 damage.
Fine then.
Does an 18 hit?
18.
Yeah.
My armor class is 18, so
Yeah, tie goes to the attacker. So, yeah, his friend hits 9 damage this time.
yike. All right.
Yeah, Alfreda, your go.
15 to hit. Farthest to the left.
Yes, that'll do it.
Alright. 9 damage.
Ooh, he is at death's door. All right, Gnoiki.
All right. So wait, hold on. How much is that? So I'm gonna cast Prayer of Healing, which is a 2nd level healing spell.
All right.
And I'll heal me and Alfreda for 2d8 plus 7.
All right. A good bit of healing that.
Yes, it is. Which is a.
Oh, you guys haven't been
15.
using your extra attacks.
Oh, true.
Right, we haven't. What a shame.
What a shame.
Indeed.
Shame.
But I'm healing Alfred and me for 18.
18. All right, both of you
Yes.
mark that down. And I don't think you have anything else you can really do here. So
Nope.
Yeah, this last undamaged guy fails to hit you. His damage trend succeeds in hitting you. And knocks you down
Which
an
one of us?
entire 12 damage. Yeah, Alfreda, your turn. Newly rejuvenated.
20 to hit. Farthest to the left.
Nat or dirty?
Nat
Ooh. The farthest where?
to my left.
Alright, because that's a guy on 1 HP, and this is a crit.
Or I could do the other one because I thought
Yeah, there's-
I did the wrong math.
there's
so,
2 more.
Yes, I want to hit the one with the highest health.
Alright, yeah, there's one undamaged guy.
All right, I want to hit him.
Do it.
11.
11. Is that
Yes!
Is that total?
Yes.
No, it isn't.
Oh wait.
You can't because your damage is totaled on a crit. I doubled on a crit, and 11 is not an even number.
So that would be 22.
He's gone.
Unfortunately,
Yeet.
I did my math wrong.
You
yeah.
you do the old man trick again. It's like, how many nat 20s have we rolled this session?
Too many.
Too many. The odds are in your favor.
Not enough.
All right. This last man, this man who is on his last leg, makes a final go at Alfreda. Just barely gets the hit in. 6 damage.
Ouch.
Yeah, Gnorky, your turn.
Alright. So, so we have one guy in 1 health, and another guy that's not on 1 health. I'm gonna hit the guy that's not on 1 health.
Perfect.
Alright. Because I'm a sucker for, beauty, I'm gonna cast a level 3 inflict wounds.
Overkill. Let's go. Let's do
Wow.
it.
Alright. And it's a 13 to hit, please. Please.
No.
Both my level 3 missed. Jesus.
Oof. Yeah,
Fine,
this
then.
guy's gonna play the Uno reverse card and do the exact same thing. He just doesn't hit. So, Alfreda, your turn again. Well, no, actually, Gnorky, you do have that second attack that I forgot about. Both of you did.
I'm not using.
And you
Yep.
still
I'm
have
not using
Uno.
it. I'm not using it.
Gnorky's not using it.
No, fuck it. Warhammer time.
Warhammer time. Go
Warhammer
for it.
time.
Same
It's
guy.
hammer time. Same guy.
Go.
18.
That hits.
Sweet.
Oh,
Alright. What damage do you have? I think it's my first time using it. Maybe. No.
A
Wrong.
warhammer is like a d6 or a d8. I'm not
It's
sure.
a D8.
All right.
It's a D8.
Plus strength, which apparently is plus 0.
Yep. So I got a 5.
Yeah. Yeah, he really ain't doing so great. And like I said, he didn't hit Gnorky. Alfreda, your go.
19.
19 to hit which one?
The one with the higher health.
Yeah. Go.
Yes.
Damage.
Do I have a crit on 19?
Wait. You are a fighter. Did you choose champion?
Yes.
You do crit on a 19.
Haha.
Good job remembering
Okay.
the feature.
So that's a total of, well, 8. It's a little bit anticlimactic.
8. It's enough to kill him.
Okay.
There he goes. 1 man left. You've got an extra attack.
All right.
All right.
16 to hit.
Yeah, it does it. He was at 1 HP.
All right. Do I even need to roll?
You can if you want.
Well, my dice got stuck in my computer keys, so
Guess you're
That's
not
fun.
rolling.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Perfect. You have finished. You've finished him off. Everyone in the house is dead except you guys.
woo.
And
It's
this
always
guy
what you
who
wanna
left.
hear.
But Lawrence, you're investigating the bedroom.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's
Wait,
what
are
it
they
was.
dead?
That
Sorry,
is
my thing
what
cut
it
out.
was.
Yes, everyone is dead.
Alright, cool.
Except for us.
Yeah.
I rolled an
On the
18
outside.
on investigation.
All right. Yeah. This man. This is not like where he kept most of his gold, but
Okay.
under the mattress you find like It's really you notice this huge lump in the center of the mattress, and you look underneath it, and there's a 2-foot high stack of gold coins.
My
Oh,
God.
jeez.
So yeah, there's just there's like 100 gold like emergency fund, I guess, under there.
I'll take that.
Yeah,
Very well hidden, sir.
very well hidden.
Spread it out.
All right, so yeah, what is everyone's next go?
You said there's a chest in there. I guess we'll go to the
There's a chest.
investigate the chest.
Yes,
Just
go.
open the chest.
Just opening it up.
Why
All
not?
right. There's a huge amount of gold in here. Like since you guys had just seen like what 10,000 gold looks like, you'd say that this is about half of that.
I see. All right. Do we have all that on us still?
No, you turned that in.
we went
You
back.
turned
We
that
went
in.
back. We went back. Right.
Yes.
Right.
So, yeah, 5,000 gold. You only needed 500, but you found 5,100.
Nice.
So I make a special motion. I just yell it to Alfred and Lawrence saying, "Wait, lads. So, mention how we're gonna kill Craig. There's a time to do it. Now's the time. Take this gold.
I don't, not
Use it as-
necessarily, guys.
Hey,
You really want to fight Craig, don't you?
I don't.
All right. Does
If
anyone
Kaneki
want to
fights-
use their
if Kaneki
character in the
fights
next
Craig, he's
campaign?
fighting alone.
Who wants to use
I
their
want-
character in the next campaign?
I do.
All right. Alfredo doesn't have to participate in this fight.
Yay! I just
Wait,
Again.
what?
All right. Here's the.
I thought you were using another character, Elena.
No, I decided against it.
Okay.
So here it is. So it looks like this is gonna be the final battle. Lawrence and Ganiki.
Hey, I said
Ganoiki.
I didn't want to fight.
You don't? All right. So here's the final battle.
Ganiki!
Ganoiki versus Craig.
Jazz, the actual fuck. Come on. You were in the.
Okay,
You were
fine,
in with this from the
fine, I'll fight.
beginning.
I'll fight.
This is from the
fine.
beginning.
Lawrence will fight.
I'll fight.
All right. I'll
fight.
get both of you take a long rest. Restore all spell slots and HP.
Jesus.
But
I'm
only
assuming you guys have the
because-
forethought and self-preservation instinct to at
Yes.
least take a long rest. Like
Yes, of
go in
course we do.
tomorrow and do this.
Yeah, I have one spell left.
All right. Let me dust off Craig's character sheet.
Let me look at Lawrence's character.
Here we go,
Hey,
boys.
Lawrence, you better be using your spells. I swear, you have some cool shit in there.
Me?
Fuck you two.
All right.
You have some
So,
cool
like-
stuff.
So, like, if Craig wins, can Alfredo just, like, keep working for him?
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
because like Alfredo's not like trying to kill him, so we're good. They're cool.
Oh, cool. Alfredo survives.
Yeah, Alfredo survives this fight no matter what.
Right to the end.
Can I roll
Nice.
persuasion on Alfreda to see convince her?
Yes,
Can
you
I?
can. Alfreda.
Can I?
Well,
Yes,
one of
Lawrence
you
should.
can, but Alfreda gets to do a wisdom save against it, which.
Okay.
So yeah.
Well, I shall roll.
Elena, we love you. Just let it be known.
All right, Elena, because you want to use your character and because this is a really stupid idea they're having, if you do drop to 0 HP, I'm not going to make you roll death saves. You'll just be stable at 0.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I'm going to let you keep this character.
So I could, like, just kind of dive out of the fight or, like, crawl out of the fight.
Yeah, you don't have to stay for the full fight. Like if you do somehow drop to 0 HP, I won't make like Craig hate you or anything, and I won't make you do death saves.
Okay.
Wait,
cool.
if Lawrence dies, is he just dead permanently?
Yes,
and
you
never
guys,
gets
you
to
guys,
again?
because you guys are like pressuring Alfreda into doing this, and Alfreda and Elena wants to keep Alfreda as a character. I'm doing this. You
if
guys,
if Lawrence just uses character, if like I feel like it's for Lawrence as well, because I kind of yelled curse words at Jazz and agreed.
yeah, you two have made the decision to kill Craig on your own. So this is you guys are gonna have to
Well,
live
I
with the
want to keep
consequences of that.
Lawrence. I want to keep Lawrence, so now I don't know if I want to fight.
Yeah, you don't have to fight.
But like, guys.
All right. If you want to convince them
What
to fight,
level is Craig at?
Craig.
Yeah.
20?
Let's see. I'll put him down to level 7 for you guys.
Oh, Jesus.
From down, okay.
All right. There we go.
I don't know if I want to do this, Connor, because I like Lawrence a lot.
But I mean, Jake, if you're gonna give Elena the same thing, could you not give it to Lawrence? Because I'm pressuring both of them into doing this.
Only if Lawrence is fighting because he was convinced to in character.
Fair
Okay,
enough.
roll persuasion.
Yeah, so Ganoiki's gonna have to roll persuasion on both of these if he's the only one who wants to fight of his own real will.
Things gonna
Go
okay,
ahead,
we good.
Lawrence.
All
I
right.
mean, not Lawrence.
Yeah, so Ganoiki rolls 2 persuasion checks. The first one for Lawrence, second one for Alfreda.
All right. Here goes. So, 17 against
Lawrence.
Alfreda.
No, against Lawrence.
No,
Sure.
Lawrence.
Against Lawrence first? Okay.
Yes,
guess so.
I did say that.
Alright.
What about Alfreda?
Yeah, what's the one for Alfreda?
Okay. Just before
I think
I
Connor
actually
did.
want to give a bit of convincing real life for Alfreda. Play that out. So, I look Alfreda dead in the eyes.
Oh, you want to roleplay this one? Well, first, actually,
Fuck.
Lawrence, do you want to roll a wisdom save against this?
Sure.
All right.
So, what's my wisdom modifier? 0, that's it.
All right.
Got 11.
Yeah, that's not gonna do it. You were convinced to start a fight with Craig.
Another one for the army.
So yeah, Ganoiki and Alfreda roleplay this out, I guess.
I look Alfreda dead in the eyes. Honestly, Alfreda, I know there's both of us here, me and Lawrence. We did an adventure with Ganiki like you did. Lawrence had a few experiences, but you were with him from the beginning. From what the letter she sent me, I knew his wishes. And his wishes were against Craig. Always have been. Ever since the day he met. Now I know he's a bit of a cunt, but it was his final wishes.
Heartwarming.
It was his final wishes for Craig to go out. And since you were his friend, his companion even, you
Friend?
adventured with him.
I think friend.
I wouldn't really
I think
call
friend
us
is a tier
friends.
above companion, but okay.
I wouldn't really call us friends.
You adventured with him. How were you not friends? You adventured with him and went on the full things with him.
Are
You don't
If
do
you-
that.
if
You don't do that with acquaintances.
If you heard the one
Yeah,
shot
you
I did
do.
last night, you'd know you do not have to be friends to adventure together.
They spent 2 weeks together.
Yeah, I've spent 2 weeks.
2
with
weeks in a castle where there's nothing but them.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is Alfreda Lawrence's friend?
Yes.
Wait.
No one was friends with Ganiki.
No one was friends with Ganiki.
Lawrence was
Okay,
friends with
but Alfreda,
Ganiki. Lawrence was
from, like-
friends with everyone.
Fair enough.
He has to be. But Alfreda, and you're telling me that you were going to sit there and not respect Ganiki's final wishes. From what I've heard, you spent hours together, days, weeks even, traveling, adventuring. And you're-
You know why I did that? One, for money for myself, because, I couldn't really survive without the money. And two, because I wanted to make sure that idiot didn't die.
And
So
yeah,
you
he
did
did.
care about him.
Yeah, he did.
And also he did that to himself.
He did.
Well,
And I
Dang
have
up
saved
job you
him.
did there.
I have saved him so many times, and the thanks I get is him punching a guy and getting him.
I do
getting his
recall you
brain
saving his
infiltrated.
life on at least one occasion by
Yeah.
A better.
preemptively beating someone
Okay,
up.
Connor.
Yeah.
Connor.
Hi.
A better argument is you're just gonna let Lawrence fight without help.
Oh
No,
my
I was getting there.
God.
Actually, I was getting there.
I don't like you.
That was the plan. All right, and then continuing on, since Ganiki obviously that didn't fail there, that
Okay,
failed there.
but like,
I continue on saying, well, Frida, even if you fucking
you
hated
know,
the cunt,
Ganiki did
I
that
mean
to
everyone
himself.
did. Everyone
He
hated him. He was
could've
the
fought
outcast.
Craig,
That's why
but
he
he
left.
decided to be an idiot.
But even if you hated him, just like everyone else in his life, you're going to love me, and I guess we may not be closest friends. Fine then. Fuck, my own YouTube started playing. But aren't you friends with Lawrence? Are we not friends ourselves? You're going to let
Your
us
mic cut
fight.
out.
They even die when
Your
it's
mic
just...
cut out. We didn't hear part of that little speech. Your mic cut out.
But Alfreda, are we not friends? Are you and Lawrence not friends? Are you
Whoa,
going to sit there and let us die potentially?
whoa.
Just for the fact that you don't want to
Crashed.
fight the one bang-off king?
Discord crashed, so I missed a solid minute of that.
I'll say it again! Third time's a charm.
Third time's a charm.
Well, Alfreda, look me in the eyes. Are we not friends? Are
We're
you and
not.
Lawrence not friends?
Eh?
Are you going to let
It's cutting out again. Suffice to say, it's an alright speech.
Basically, he's saying,
No,
Fight
Toby,
with your
Toby,
friends.
no, Toby,
No, we don't
do
have
not
the
eat
time.
beef.
There aren't enough hours in the day.
Wait, what?
You don't get to make the speech over and over again until it works. I don't think
Alright, fine,
it
fair
will let
enough.
us.
Fair enough. But does this speech not inspire Alfredus a little bit? Is there no advantage here in the speech of friendship?
Really
If he'd
doesn't.
rolled to make that speech, it would have been about a 10.
Afraid is just. I don't. Yeah, I had an explanation for this. She's scared to have friends because of the amount of friends that she's had die around her, or just
And
like,
Lawrence was
leave
your
her.
friend! You just said it! You admitted it! You can't take it back!
You can't.
But, like, damn it.
But, like,
She doesn't want to die.
you
That's
won't
her
die!
main motivation. Yes, she will.
neither
Alright,
do
Look,
then-
guys.
Craig.
Alfreda's having actual character development here, and I think we should encourage this. So, yeah, Elena. So this is really just a character moment for Alfreda.
Yeah. She, like, doesn't want to die and tends to not make friends. That's why she is denied people being her friend until
Then why
Lawrence,
are you
you know?
friends with Lawrence?
I said until Lawrence!
Oh,
Ah!
Lawrence is special.
I had
Then
an
would you let
actual
your one
explanation
friend
for this,
die?
but Discord decided to crash.
Oh no.
I was actually in the middle of that whenever it did.
Oh, okay.
But,
Dang.
yeah. You know, she just really doesn't want to die. And also, like, she's spent so much time just trying to make Craig her ally. Like, you know,
Yeah.
with Ganiki yelling behind her that, she just kind of doesn't want to go against Craig, you know? She has her reasons, and she feels like a real friend would respect those reasons.
So,
So, if you really
Lawrence
claim to be my
respects
friend
those
Ganoiki,
reasons.
if you really claim to be my friend Ganoiki, then you would respect those reasons.
so I'm assuming that means that Alfreda isn't going to fight.
Alfreda's
Well-
saying no.
All right. Does that change Lawrence's decision? Does that and those reasons change Lawrence's decision?
He respects, just thinks about his brother's wishes. And wants to roll persuasion anyway. Because...
No, you tried in character. You don't get to roll persuasion now.
Really? Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I spoke at the persuasion. What a vibe.
I promise this isn't against you, Connor. I'm just going with what Alfreda would actually do.
On character. No harm meant, okay?
No, I'm
Lawrence?
proud of you, Elaine. That was good
Alright.
charactering. I'm giving you inspiration for that. That
Lawrence
was
is,
very much worth inspiration.
Cool.
Lawrence is struggling because he feels like he has to choose between his friends.
Lawrence has already been persuaded.
Lawrence has already been persuaded. So if this doesn't like,
Then why'd you ask?
I'm asking like
Fair
if this
point.
is definitely going to change something, like, but if you were like already factoring in that like choosing between your friends, then yeah, all right, you're gonna stay persuaded. So
Okay, so Lawrence respects Alfreda's thing, but he doesn't want to let Ganoiki just die alone. So
yeah.
High five.
high vibes.
Wow.
All right, so here we go. So the final scene of the campaign.
Dun dun dun.
Let's get into it. You walk into Craig's office. So you got that job done?
All right, so I telepathically
I really
speak
want
to Lawrence.
Ganoiki to just
Tell us
yell,
to speak to
"I want to
Lawrence."
fight you."
No. I tell Ganoiki's smarter. Okay, I tell her I can speak to Lawrence. Follow my lead.
Wait, can Alfreda just go up to Craig and say I'm not a part of this?
Um,
Kind
I
of like,
mean,
just...
I kind of feel like that would ruin the atmosphere. So like you can like back out of the room once the fight starts.
All right, cool.
So yeah.
Wait,
alright.
wait, just checking one more time. If because he was persuaded.
Because
to
he
do
was
so.
persuaded, Lawrence does not have to die here.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. If Ganoiki dies, wait. If I beat Craig, do I still get to
Actually-
live? Can I bring my character next campaign?
Um,
If I kill Craig, can I take the throne?
yeah,
Oh.
but hold on. Before we start this fight, water break. It
Fair enough.
is time for it. Yeah, it's time for a little break before we get started.
I would get water, but I'd have to go all the way downstairs.
Uh,
No, I have to go inside.
How long will this fight take? Hold on, I'll be back. 2.
Depends, really.
Nothing personal, Connor. I was just kind of proud of that character.
That was great. No, I'm proud of you as well. That was great.
Yeah, I had a whole speech that I actually did as soon as my Discord
Really?
crashed. Yep, I cut out.
Oh,
when my Discord
dang, that
crashed. I was
sucks.
like, ah! And then I forgot all of it because pressure.
Dang, I'm
Under pressure. Anyway,
pushing down on me.
that's stuck
Pushing
in my
down
head
on
now.
It's great though. It's Queen, so it's like perfect when you get stuck in your head.
Yeah. Honestly, that was great.
But do y'all think if I kill Craig, I can take the throne?
Probably. Well, I mean, it depends on how the next campaign goes. Like, are you definitely having a new character? The Dragonborn.
If I have the
Paladin?
throne, then yes. If I take the throne, then I'm gonna. If I take the throne or die, then yes. But if I can't take the throne, then I see if I can move on.
Cool. I'm probably gonna keep Alfreda because I feel like she could be a good asset to the next
Yeah.
campaign.
Plus, I like Inoiki as well. Like he's a good character. He's more
Yeah.
well thought out than Ganiki.
Ganiki was just chaotic.
Ganiki was a cunt.
Yeah. Honestly. Rest in peace. Actually, no, but
Rest in pieces, you mean? His brain was outside of his body.
wasn't it like coming out of his ears at one point?
Yeah, it was. It was like leaking out of his ears. Leaking out of
That
his
was
ears when
honestly
Ganoiki
the
showed up.
greatest description.
Yeah. I imagine it was like the thing from Doctor Who, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, that was the best description.
Yeah, it was.
all
Because
right.
he was laughing.
Just waiting for Jazz to get back. Should be back soon.
Alright, quick question. If I kill Craig, can I take the throne?
Yes. You
Oh,
may take
oh.
the
Yeah.
throne.
No, you.
Sweet.
You would probably have to like split it with Lawrence somehow, but
Probably, yeah.
What with Lawrence?
the throne.
Oh,
Is Alfreda
Well, if
gonna
we-
be like banished from
no. No.
That's
No,
really
Alfreda's
that's
a
really up to
friend.
them.
Neverwinter?
That'd be up to me and Lawrence. If we
But
don't
first,
die.
let's worry about that after we know whether or not Craig or you all are dead.
Fair enough.
True.
All right. So you got that job done.
Alright, and again, I said to Lawrence, follow my lead.
Okay.
Aye, sir. But there's one more thing I'd like to inquire about.
Yeah, what's that?
Well, what do you intend on using this gold for? Like, you're collecting all of it. And I know you said it's for the people, but being honest here, man to man, of course.
It is for the people, you know. That's what some means. I'm giving back to Neverwinter, and you know, I'm helping myself out a little bit too. But of course, every king does that.
So, I'm not so sure. I'm pretty sure kings are supposed to be selfless, kind of the leader. Like, personally, I think I could do better in your position.
Maybe you could, but unfortunately, I'm in no position to give up this power yet. I haven't found what I need.
Well, sir, I'd like to make a bit of a challenge on that position. You may not have found what you need, but or just supposed to be putting your efforts towards the kingdom, and not, you know, your own petty interests.
My main effort is towards the kingdom.
So wait. I'd just like to say that Lawrence looks very guilty throughout this whole thing.
Well, sir, I truly don't believe you, so I'll do something about that. And on that, I make my attack.
All right.
Just
Craig
swing at her head.
Craig has been able to see you going for this, so he's already ready. Roll initiative, both of you first.
All right.
Like,
13.
13.
20, 22.
All right. Gnorky is starting off the final battle against Craig strong.
woo!
Go.
Oh
right,
shit, you have no clue.
Go
Oh,
forth,
I've
my
saved up
man.
so
Roll to
much
attack.
shit. All right. Okay. So,
Oh,
all right,
God.
guys. I'm casting level 3 inflict wounds just off the bat. Let that be known.
Oof. Yeah,
That's
just jumping in with your
5d10.
hand of death.
Yeah. Alright. And so that's a 12. But before you say if that's hit or not, I
Guided
have
strike.
the ability as a guided strike, meaning I do
Yes,
plus
I'm
10 to
aware
that,
of
so
what
that's
this
22.
does. Yeah.
Yes.
22. That will hit.
And
That
then
is
I
AC.
still have one more thing of inspiration left. And I'd like to use it now to get the highest damage possible.
Inspiration just gives you advantage on a roll. So that won't affect your damage.
Advantage on this.
That's not.
Well,
no,
aren't I rolling for it? Aren't I
Dude,
rolling for damage?
Advantage
It's
does
like,
not apply. Advantage does not apply to
Why
rolling
not?
damage.
Uh,
It's an ability check. It's for
That's
an ability
really
check or
rude.
an attack roll.
it's enough attack anyway.
Yeah.
fair enough,
So
alright.
I mean, with the
Just
22
5d10 flat out.
and with the 22 and wait, what level inflict wounds is this?
3.
Yeah. So with 5d10 damage, I think you're gonna be okay.
Rude. Alright,
So
So,
go for it.
flat out, 36 damage.
Huh?
Off the bat.
36.
36 damage off the bat.
Yeah, that's quite a bit of damage, but
It is.
Craig doesn't seem too awful phased by it.
Well, that's comforting.
Oh, that's fucking terrifying.
Yeah, he's still standing fairly strong here.
Because the amount of damage you just did is equivalent to Lawrence's health. Like, all of it.
It's equivalent to my health. What do you mean? I one-shotted myself there.
All right.
God.
Yeah. So it's Lawrence's turn now.
Okay, so roll to hit.
Yeah, if you're going for
Lawrence,
Craig.
spells. You have spells. You have spells.
Yes,
very
I
powerful
know.
spells.
Spells.
Oh wait, yes. Okay.
You have very powerful spells.
Ganoiki
Okay.
Ganoiki does have a second attack if he really wants it.
I do! I do! Alright. Yes, that. Right. Thanks. So, fuck it. I'm rolling level 3 inflict wounds again.
All right. Yeah.
And wait, do I have to roll? So it's a bonus attack, so I have to roll AC again. Yes.
Yeah. It's a separate attack. You have to roll again.
Super attack.
Roll an
Okay,
attack
fair
again.
enough.
You can use your
Fair
inspiration
enough.
here though to get advantage.
I can. And I shall. It's a nat 20 on 5d10.
Um. All right. So it is.
Oh, my joyous days. What's 29 times 2?
It's what?
29 times 2, 8, 58 damage.
58.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact. That's exactly how much HP Craig had left. So, yeah,
That's a terrible time to cut out. Say that again?
58 is exactly how much HP Craig had left.
Oh,
Holy sh-
Wait, you
I
killed him?
one-shotted Craig!
You've,
I one-shotted
you've dropped
Craig!
him to 0. He is not
I
necessarily
dropped him
dead
easier. He
yet.
just...
he's
There's
not
still
dead
death
yet.
saves.
Lawrence, finish
There are
him,
still
finish
death
him, finish
saves.
him, finish him.
Yeah, I'm rolling the death saves as we speak.
Okay, Connor, what should I do?
All right,
Shit.
he's got 2 successes and 2 failures.
Oh my god.
He succeeds. He's stable at 0.
No!
Stable at
Oh,
0 and
still.
unconscious.
Unconscious? Can I just go up and snap his neck?
No,
Yeah,
Lawrence,
you can.
I do.
let's
but-
let Lawrence do it.
It's now Lawrence's time. Lawrence is
Yes.
no longer like under the influence of Lawrence. It is your time to like defend Craig's life here. You've won the challenge. You are king.
I'm
Oh,
king.
we have?
Yes, you are kings.
Okay, I don't
But
think we should
Lawrence-
kill him.
I say to him, Lawrence, think about this. We leave this man alive. We leave alive. And your position as king will be challenged off the bat. He wakes up, and he still has rights as king. Because if anything, we've just committed treason. We kill him, we're king. He's still alive. He's still technically the king. So,
I
Is
figure
this
Lawrence.
true, Jake?
All right. Given the thrashing he just received, you figure that. I roll a history check.
No, because he's...
I'm rolling a
Okay.
history check to see
I'll
what
do that.
Lawrence knows about the rules of this
wait.
kingdom.
Yes. I have a -1 in
You all right? Just roll it.
history. Let's go.
And
Hello?
hello.
Did you die?
What?
Oh, Ash
Um,
joined.
I don't know what you said.
Roll a history check.
I got a 19 total.
Yeah, you know that according to the laws of Neverwinter, at least before Craig got to them, you know that you haven't heard anything about them changing, and that would be a fairly big announcement.
Yeah.
That if the king is, or the leader is, was it, challenged by combat, then in order to win the challenge, the former king must be knocked unconscious, at least, which you have done.
Okay. So Lawrence tells Ganoiki that. So I'm gonna tell him that, because I should probably do that in character.
Wait, you have a -1 in history,
Yeah.
and you rolled a 19 total?
Yeah.
So you rolled a nat 20.
Yeah.
You should open with that. So yeah, you
Oh.
definitely know Craig hasn't changed this. You guys have unquestionably won the challenge, and kings that have lost the challenge cannot re-challenge.
Okay.
They must start a new kingdom and declare war if
So-
they want to do
I
that.
too.
Oh,
You know-
wow.
You see, I know the laws pretty well. And so, I know that we knocked him unconscious, therefore we are the kings, and he cannot challenge us again.
Okay, wait. Quick question, like general history. Has there been a like fantasy version of Holocaust in this world, aka Fantasy Hitler?
Oh my god. What?
It'll make sense. It'll make sense. It'll make sense. Trust me. I'm not gonna worry about it.
Listen.
I'm not, this isn't going where you think it's going.
Ash,
Connor,
welcome to the
what?
discussion, Ash.
Hi.
Look, honestly, if there is a fantasy Hitler, I think it's been one of your characters, Connor. I'm gonna be 100% honest.
Okay. Okay. But has there been a theme comp? I wanna know.
There has not. There's not in my DM universe. There has not at this point been fantasy Hitler.
Oh my god.
All right. So,
Why did you ask?
fuck it.
Jesus Lord.
Trust. There is a thought process. It doesn't matter anymore.
He's trying
look at
to
Laura
paint Craig in the
and-
worst light possible, and
I'm trying to make sense of something. I
Also-
want to make my shit.
Rolls in at 20 says they have a 19.
So I just
Yeah.
look at Lawrence and say, well, Lawrence, that may be the rules of it, but don't you think?
your mic cut out after don't you
Yeah.
think?
Threatening the people and threatening the officials by using
Connor,
people like us.
Connor, your mic cut out after don't you think?
Yeah.
Oh, did it? Oh.
Yeah.
All right, so
Try again.
Lawrence, don't you think that Craig? What think that?
It's cut out
Cut out
again.
again.
Just like write it out, send it to the chat, and I'll read it out for you.
All right, it connected again. Okay, so
Yeah, just write it. Just write out what you want to say and send it to the chat, and I will read it.
no, screw you.
All right, third try.
Third try. All right. Don't you
Third.
think that Craig won't? Will you? Don't you think that he'll? Sorry. So don't
Is
you
the
think
mic cutting out, or is
that-
your vocal cords?
my vocal cords? Okay, so don't you think that Craig, using his power that he gained from Thomas King, from the power he, it did it again. All
I
right.
did
Try
it
it
again.
again.
Just write it out. I will read it out in suitably dramatic fashion. I'll even try to do your
fine.
voice. I'll even try to do
Jesus.
Gnoki's
Oh my
voice for
God.
you. I can do an
Oh,
Irish.
no.
No, that's not it.
Oh, no.
I can do an Irish accent. Sorta. I
Coinda.
can't really.
Quinda.
Coinda.
Coinda.
Shut up. I don't know
Just a
why I
little bit.
auto did that. Shush. Also, did Connor one-shot Craig?
Yes.
Or did he just...
I did. I'm the king now.
Oh, good
Hey,
lord.
I am too.
And Lawrence. Yes, Lawrence is the king as well.
No, one-shot. How the
No.
frick do you one-shot Craig?
He actually two-shotted Craig.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes,
Yeah, I was about to say,
I one turn Craig.
You one-turned Craig. Jesus lord. I finally remembered that push to talk is a thing, so now if my fan's on, I can not exist anymore.
Yeah.
But I just popped in because I realized y'all were on and completely just...
Yeah, this is the
Yeah.
final session of the campaign. At the end of this
Yeah, I
one,
probably
I'm
should have
revealing the
showed
name
up
of the next
more.
one.
Oh, fun. I have a couple questions
gonna be
for the
great.
next one. Mainly on character creation because I'm bad at it.
That will be that we can deal with that after this session.
Yeah. I know. That's why I was...
Yeah.
That's why I haven't said anything, really. But hi, I exist.
Yes, hello. This is It's Ash, player for the next campaign.
I probably should have showed up more, but I didn't.
You don't
So
have
it's
to. I
not
mean,
really in
you're
the
a
campaign.
spectator right now. That's your role in the server.
I just kind of exist and say hi every once in a while
Yeah.
until the next campaign. She'll probably see more of me. Probably.
I hope so. You're one of the players.
Yeah, that's if I can manage to actually create a character properly.
It's not.
I'm
it's
bad
not
at
just,
it.
race, class, backstory.
No, like I'm confused on exactly because I've never properly made a character. It's always been in D&D Beyond, where it
Did
just
you-
auto bakes it.
Connor, did you really type that in the
What?
accent?
Don't you think?
I did have the
Don't-
accent.
Don't you
I
think?
gotta give
That,
him some pointers.
don't you think that Craig would use the influence he gained from his time as king, from the fear he instilled in the hearts of the people, to challenge us, to challenge all the good work we can do, if we leave him alive?
Alive.
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 I'm channeling Andrew Ryan's.
Alive.
He'll undo all the good work we can do.
You know what? It wouldn't really matter what he thinks if he's dead, right?
If he's dead, he can't do anything because he's
That's
dead.
that's the idea. Isn't helping others? Is you saying that in character, Connor? Are you saying isn't helping others one of your traits in character?
Yes.
Something
Yeah,
you say
I
to a
am.
person.
No.
Like,
All right,
Like,
I think that should
I-
subtract from the convincingness of this speech.
what? No, I can make that work if I said it.
Say it.
Isn't help.
It's
Isn't helping
not in the
others one of
Irish
your?
accent.
Isn't helping others one of? Well, I wouldn't say in character. I just didn't know how. I wanted to be speedy and type that out. Like,
One
Fuck
of your
you.
characteristics.
Isn't helping
I will
others?
allow
Isn't
it.
helping
I will
others?
allow it.
Isn't helping others one of the things you strive to be? The strive to do.
Strive to be-
And the best way to help others is to not Craig alive.
Watch
And
me
yeah.
rolling out one.
Wait, what are you rolling? What are you rolling?
I'll kill Craig.
Oh. Well, if you really want to do an attack roll, you actually don't have to roll for it. I think this is just a coup de grace. You just
We're
get
just snapping his neck while he's
Okay, I'll just-
unconscious. Like there's.
Can I just stab him in the neck?
Are
or
you
the
sure?
head
Are you
him?
sure you want Lawrence to do this? Because I know for a
Yes.
fact Ganoiki is perfectly
Well-
willing.
I know that too, but Alfreda has killed someone, and and Ganoiki has killed someone, but Lawrence hasn't.
That
Since he's
doesn't. That's not something
unconscious-
that has to change.
I know.
Since he's unconscious,
Here,
it's
Ganoiki
technically
can
kind
do
of a
it.
sneak.
It's his
because he
brother.
doesn't-
It's his
because he has no idea that
wishes.
it's happening.
We don't have sneaks.
Ganoiki is allowed to cast the final blow.
What? Why I thought Lawrence was doing it.
can't.
No.
No. Okay.
See. So what are you gonna do? How are you doing this? What's the?
Unleash the wrath of a thousand
Can I
suns.
use Craig as an open container that he's unconscious?
Just this once, I will allow you to use Craig's body as an open container.
Oh my
All right.
god.
Just
I'll cast
the
create
once.
and destroy water.
This is the
as-
one time you get to do this. I hope you know.
This is not
Alright,
okay.
fair enough.
One
Fair enough.
one
I'd like
time.
To cast, I'd like to cast
a blast from the
destroy
past.
water at second
Okay.
level. So I'm going to destroy 15 gallons of water from him. Which is
you know
equivalent
he's
to
only
about-
got like 6 or so liters, right? But all right,
I know.
his corpse shrivels as all of the water is gone from his body. The
Alright.
king is dead. Long live the king.
Alright, and
I
there a way
killed
for me to, like-
Mufasa.
is there a way for me to dispose of the body quickly? Without
You don't really have to. This is more.
I mean-
you don't really. I mean, I guess you could just like chuck it
No,
out the
I have
window.
a plan. I have a plan for my kingdom.
You could chuck it out the window.
I mean, flames.
Wait, can I cast Sacred Flames and just burn the body since it's all completely dry?
Mutilate the corpse.
Yeah. You don't even have to like. Well, Sacred
Sure,
Flame is
yeah.
a dex save anyways, and I don't think he's in a position to make any dex saves.
No.
You're right. You're right. All right, and
Craig makes a deck save.
so yeah, I'll just burn the body since he's basically powder.
The body is burned. The king is gone. You are the kings.
We are the
Doesn't
kings.
exist anymore.
Congratulations.
So does Alfreda just have to like what?
Alfreda is now like free of all service. Alfreda can do whatever he wants.
Well, that depends on if me and
Not really, because Alfreda worked for the old king.
Yeah, Alfreda worked for Craig, not for the not for the
Not for the
crown.
king. She didn't. She
Yeah.
worked for Craig, not the king.
Yeah, he worked. Yeah.
Well, should we bring Alfreda in and talk to her?
I'm worried that talking to me will be stabbing at me.
Lawrence
Nah.
would not let that happen. You're Lawrence's friend.
And Lawrence
Enslaved.
can't hurt people that are his friends.
Yes.
You may not hurt them, but in slavery isn't really hurting them.
Hey,
Oh my god.
no.
All right.
Afraid would
Well,
kill
alright,
all of
so-
them before she got enslaved.
One final action before we deal with Alfreda. I guess there needs to be a way from. I have like so to be known. I have a specific way on how I want it to be known that me and Lawrence are the kings.
All right.
So, I walk out and lie through my ass and say, Craig challenged me to a fight, and I want to be known said the
Roll
reception
deception.
lady.
Roll deception.
Deception.
Oh, insight.
You know.
What's your
Deception.
deception? Because
It's -2. Wait, Lawrence
Oh my
could also say this. Could Lawrence also say this? Because he's also the king.
Yeah.
Jesus, that's plus
If Lawrence
What
wants
do
to
you want
go
me to
along,
say?
first of all, tell us your plan. See if Lawrence wants to go
yeah.
along with it.
So, tell Lawrence the plan should be that we tell everyone that Craig challenged us to a fight.
Even though your rule could not be contested, anyways, even with the thing that actually happened.
Exactly. Craig challenged us to a fight because we told him about our plot to expose his underground plans to ruin the kingdom. And we had to take him out as swiftly as we could. And that's does Lawrence want to go along with the plan? He's
Sure.
the king, and if people like the king, then there's ensued.
Sure.
All right.
So
took
I
an
go out.
unexpected turn.
It
if I'm
really
being
did.
honest.
This went
I thought
from
they were gonna
okay, we're gonna
die.
die. This went we're gonna die. We're now the king.
Yeah, I mean, all right, go for it. Someone roll deception.
I will. Wait, what is my deception?
+7. So I'm
It is?
screwed. Yeah.
Wait, are you lying?
Good.
Are you lying to Alfreda?
I thought that was the plan.
No, they're
Who
Who
lying
are
to
we
the
lying
people.
to?
Oh, okay.
We're lying to the people.
Yeah.
Yes.
So.
Pretty. You were in the room.
I thought
Oh yeah,
I
my
left.
deception
Where
is
did-
+7.
I
Alfreda
thought I
had
ran
time to
out when the
leave,
fighting started.
but there was no fighting. There was just me just slaughtering Craig.
Well,
It was
you
like a
know
quick
where
and
you
merciful
It wasn't a
death.
fight. It was a
Craig.
massacre.
It wasn't
know
even
what?
It was just a murder, just a regular murder.
Yeah, at this point, no one can really.
Fair
Guys,
enough.
Lawrence is an honest person. I
Even
feel
though his
like
deception
he-
is
If his
7.
deception is super high, then he's.
Another
Alright,
person.
What did you roll
deception
for
of 7.
deception? Are you rolling for
I
deception?
haven't rolled yet.
Are you rolling?
I'm still debating on it.
You can just make
Lawrence,
Connor
you are
roll.
the
You
king,
can just
if
make
the-
Connor roll. Like there's literally
Well,
no
why
penalty.
do we have to lie? Why can't we just say we challenged Craig?
Okay,
and
that was
we
a question to ask before you agreed to the plan.
Well, okay, so that would make you a ruler based on fear.
won? That's true.
Exactly.
Can
We
the
don't
fighters
want
become
to.
the advisor, like the royal advisor?
Of
at this
course you
point?
can. I
Of
want to
course.
have
Can you
Oh,
guys
yes.
like maybe
Me-
not like lie to the people?
Yeah, that would.
Because I'm
be
gonna tell you right now, no
honestly.
matter pretty much no matter what you roll, there's still gonna be like questions such as, where's the proof of this underground thing that you've found supposedly,
Yeah.
Where's the corpse?
and
It's-
where's the king? Where's the old king?
Because you could be known for either dishonesty or
we could just
aggression.
say
Where's the
that-
corpse?
I could just say that after completing many adventures, treks for him,
Weren't you
That
the
being
guys?
the
Weren't
king's-
you the guys we saw running out of that old governor's house after we heard a bunch of fight sounds?
We don't talk about that.
Ah, yes, fighting noises.
Yes.
we I mean, we just
Guys,
were on
let's
a
just
mission for
tell
the
the
old
truth.
king.
Tell them
Yeah.
that we killed Craig and we are now the new king.
Yeah, like that's literally an airtight alibi and reason for being the kings, because that's exactly what happened, and that's in the rules of the kingdom.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's fair. Okay, fine.
Because you don't want
Why
to be
lie?
known for as a lying.
Yeah, true.
A
True.
lying
Besides-
monarch.
Decides to lie even though you don't have to.
So, are you ready for the reveal of the next campaign?
Yes.
Sure.
So is this
Do
one
we need a
completely
drum
done?
roll?
But so then yes.
So, a while ago, I kind of like soft revealed the campaign's name as Rapture and Glyterra. The name has changed since then. Our next
Alright.
campaign will be
Dun 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 dun.
Machina Pulsatio.
Ooh.
I believe it.
Why does this sound like audio equipment?
It's not. Well, I mean, I can give a good reason. It sounds like audio equipment, but that'd kind of give away the meaning of the title, so I won't tell you. But yes, Machina
Cool.
Pulsatio, the next campaign. When do you guys want session 0 to be? Actually, we should discuss this with Brennan.
After
Wait,
I
what's the name of the
actually roll
campaign?
character.
Machina Pulsatio.
That either sounds like a spell or audio equipment.
Both.
See that?
And I know why it sounds like that, because it's Latin.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Why did it not ping Brennan?
Because that's not Brennan's tag.
Shut.
Because it's just the nickname he has in the server, not his
No, that
actual
should
tag.
do it. That's how the
Oh.
ping shows up.
Hmm.
There we go. I pinged him.
Okay, I don't
But,
know.
I
Oh,
mean,
probably
yeah.
'cause you didn't capitalize it. I don't know.
Well, now we're just discussing semantics. So time to in the stream.